From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Towing the slab in today's game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. The 0-1.
Ball one. That's a ball.
Bunting for a hit. Muncy whips it to first on the run.
He's safe.
But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This play could have gone either way, but he did barely beat the throw to the bag and gave himself just enough time with that good bunt towards third to get down the line for the knock.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. And over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Stays alive. Tatis on at first, nobody out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball one.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
And now it's 1-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Here comes Manny Machado. Machado thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw safe.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Now 1-1.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And now it's even up.
It's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ty France stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. That clips the corner.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And down on strikes. That pays his third of the game. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Griffin Canning. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball 2.
There's a strike at the knees. Left field. Taylor on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. 1 up, 1 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Ball. Yep, that ball went out.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Another solid power season. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. Pajes leads off first with 1 away. 6 straight outside the strike zone. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Inside.
Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Freeman will take his base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Mookie digs in here.
Ball 1.
Way out front for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that is foul. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just
inside,
missed.
ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Here comes Max Muncy. Big time power. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just...
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning for Teoscar Hernandez. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Nope.
Close,
ball
but
one.
called a ball. And that's ball 1. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dalton Rushing, the next to hit.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Just missed.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2-1 now. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Now
Ball
one missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Fly ball down the line, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Jackson Merrill leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put weight on.
Xander Bogaerts batting with 1 down takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's
That's
down
a
and
ball.
in. Next
That's
pitch
ball
misses. Ball 3. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Edman on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Catcher ready for me.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Ball, that's off the plate. Hey!
There's a high chopper. Edman. Over to first.
He's out.
Padres go down 1-2-3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. Back here in LA, bottom of the inning, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's
Nope.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Edman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Outside with a breaking ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
In the air, left field. Taylor coming on. Brings it in.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder
Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He reached out a walk his first time. Right through there for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And
Ball
takes
1.
low for ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Ball 2.
Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
up next for the Dodgers.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Close
Ball
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Could
That's
be some
ball
action
2.
here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And
That's ball
another
3.
ball. Activity in the bullpen. Bradley Rodriguez, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very tight in the strike zone, middle away.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Here's Betts. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. There's a line drive to left field. Taylor drops steps, heads back on it. He's got it, and the inning is over. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. On to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Samad Taylor.
Samad Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. Trying to bunt his way on. Slings to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Up next for the Padres.
And here's a look at how he's using his
Fernando
pitches in this
Tatis
one.
Jr.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. A single and a run scored and a walk. Fastball for a strike. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 out. Runner at second. Jake Cronenworth digs in now.
Ball.
Man at second. That one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Here's Machado. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Machado.
Outside low. And that is ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for San Diego, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ah, that hit
First
him.
base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The flip, there's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hey.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Hernandez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one ripped, but foul. Three-two now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. And ball four to aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Griffin Canning done for the night. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. Bradley Rodriguez gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball, that's just out.
Tucker on second. Hernandez over at first with one away. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, one out. Tommy Edman now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball 1.
In the air to left center. Merrill has a beat on it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In the air to left down the line, and that's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs, and it's fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 0-2. That one's
That
upstairs,
pitch is up.
ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. As we go to the top of the 4th. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. It's gone over the left field wall. So he blasts one out the other way, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This one in the air. Freeman under it. And the first baseman makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
Of course I do. Jackson Merrill is the youngest player all time with a multi-homer game, including a walk-off home run.
Now, that's a good night at the yard.
The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Two down. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
For the Padres, shortstop Xander
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bogarts now. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's in.
Is outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Padres get a low home run. It's 5-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 4th, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough.
Hey,
You're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Fly ball down the line. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Two down, base is empty. Now here is Mookie Betts.
hey.
And the 0-1.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Dodgers down in order, and it remains 5-2. Back here
Leading
in
off
LA,
for
we go to the top of the
Texas,
5th. Freddie Freeman getting ready to hit.
He's
Hey.
pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's
Hey,
in for a strike.
2.
And it's 0-2. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Taylor in
Nope.
the box
Ball
here
1.
lets that one go for a ball. The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes takes it in for the out, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder Fernando Tatis.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Nope.
Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one. Padres down in order. They trail at 5-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Muncy,
nope,
in his 10th season, 35 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign.
Ball.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Here's a 2-2. Upstairs. That to right. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball. Hey. Ball.
On the inside corner for a strike. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Dalton Rushing will hit next. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the Dodgers leave one. They're still out in front 5-2. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Leading off, Jake
Leading off for
Cronenworth.
San Diego, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Just
Nope.
off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Freeman steps on the bag.
Up
Leadoff
next
man
for the
retired in the
Padres,
sixth.
Third baseman Manny Machado.
Now Machado up here, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground to the left. What a stop. Jumps, throws. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter Gavin Sheets.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. On the ground.
That ball's foul.
And that's just foul. The 0-1. This to third. Muncy zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 2.
Now pitching for San
Back now
Diego,
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman, 1 for 2.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. On the outside corner, strike 1. High fly ball, right field. Tatis should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated
Back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. Ground ball, left side. That ends the inning. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Padres 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the 7th. Ty France digs in now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
This one in the air, center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Padres.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball one.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brock Stewart, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Klein warming up as well. The 1-0.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Out to center. Pajes gets under it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Padres, catcher
Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. That's down.
Bogaerts off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Padres lead 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the 7th, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Mookie now. There's a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Finds its way through, base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. He will score. It's 6-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the 1st.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
And he grounds one to the right side. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yuki Matsui departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Pitching for San
Now a
Diego,
right-handed
number
arm out of the
97,
bullpen, Ron Marinaccio.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Base is empty after the double play. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Here's the 0-2. That one inside. Look out.
Ball 3.
Payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hernandez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. Now a 6-2 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Gervais.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the left fielder, Samad Taylor.
Left fielder,
The
Samad
Padres
Taylor.
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Klein also getting ready. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. Tucker settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder Fernando Tatis.
Back to the top of the order. Now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Now a rip into left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Cronenworth stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just off the inside edge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. "3-2. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Muncy. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the 8th. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Out to short. To first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Tommy Edman at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
That's a strike.
That's in. Ball 2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Slings to first in time. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ron Marinaccio out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights it off. You'll see another.
That's ball 2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 6-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set to start the ninth in this one. Manny Machado up to the plate. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Sheets
at the plate now. That's ball one. And
ball,
another
that's
ball.
Outside.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Padres down by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Paul Gervais is done. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Last chance for the Padres. Ty France, the next up for the Padres. This could end it.
That's a ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two down, nobody on. That
ball
one
3.
misses. 3 and 2 down. Got him. Ball game.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark. The red, white, and blue everywhere.